All right, so it's another episode of The Angle on the Trend Hub. My name is Meshak Eugene, and his name is Akwesi Paradise. We are here to talk about sports and all the happenings in the world of sports, trending stories. Whoa! By the way, Akwesi, how far? Like how far?
The blues for not treating me at.
But how are you? How are you?
I'm okay. I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
doing well,
Yeah, I mean, what about your wife, your girlfriend?
Everybody around me is fine.
No, if you say everybody, I specified your girlfriend, your wife.
Everybody is fine.
You don't have a girlfriend.
That's not why we are here.
Do you have?
Of course, I'm a gentleman, so there is no problem with me having a girlfriend.
It's not every gentleman having a girlfriend. Do you have a girlfriend?
It has nothing to do with Chelsea winning the Conference League.
No, we've not started the show.
God.
I'm asking, do you have a girlfriend?
I have girlfriends.
No. Are you
Okay,
doing double dating? Are you doing double dating?
Do I have a girlfriend as in I have someone that I'm dating or what?
Are you dating?
Why? Let's continue the show.
No, like are you dating?
No, see, my private life, I would love to keep it secret.
No, it's not private life actually. I'm just asking you, are you dating?
But
the last time all of us were here when we actually spoke about Kofi Annan in need of a date.
No, I don't
in need of a
date. So see,
I
don't need a girlfriend.
It's a private
Okay,
life, but I'm asking.
So why
are
do you
dating?
Why do you want to expose me, my brother?
No, are you dating? Are you dating?
Hey, Charlie, what do you mean?
Are you dating?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to speak.
You don't know whether you are dating or not.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about that.
So then it means you're actually in a complicated relationship right now.
That's not what I mean. I beg.
No, you said whether you don't know whether you are dating or not.
Don't fabricate issues for me. I beg.
But you say you don't know whether you are dating or not.
No, I'll choose to. That question is. I mean, I can choose to.
So
answer.
are you dating?
Let's continue. Let's continue the show.
I hope this thing is not anything difficult. Too. Are you dating?
No.
Are you dating?
I will proceed or no? I'll proceed.
Proceed. Are you dating? Proceed. Or you have somebody you are eyeing to. I mean, look forward that at the end of the day things work out for you.
We are praying.
You are praying.
Yeah.
Okay. It means he's not dating.
But are you dating?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm not hiding that. It's not private life.
No, and
I didn't mention the person's name. I said I have a girlfriend, and it's not private life.
All right.
But you said it's a private life for saying you are dating.
No, that's my private life.
I
don't need to put it outside there.
So you don't have a girlfriend, okay? It's agree. You don't have a girlfriend. You are
I'm not
dating.
saying I don't have a girlfriend.
That's what you just said.
I said it's a private life.
All right. So guys, let's move on to another part of the conversation right here on the angle. The Trend Hub.
Before we proceed,
you can follow us on social media. It is the Trend Hub. The Trend Hub on social media. And the hashtag we use on social media is TTH, hashtag TTH. And then you actually try to be part of the conversation. Today, we have a lot of things to talk about, yes, of course. And I believe that you've already seen what is actually happening out there. Chelsea are the winners of the UEFA Conference League. Tottenham Hotspurs are also the winners of UEFA Europa League. All of them are coming from where? Not London.
London. No, but before
No. All of them are coming from London, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. After spending more than 700 million euros winning FA Cup Community Shield, they've still not actually achieved what they want to achieve.
So
for close to 4 seasons now, we are getting into our 5th season.
No, go straight to the point. You are talking about Mikel Arteta.
No, I'm not mentioning any names.
No.
I'll come there. No, but I'll come there. I'm not mentioning any names, please. Yesterday, Thierry Henry said something, and I think I need to ask you, what is your thought on that?
All right.
Thierry Henry said, a term that every coach needs is probably 2 or a season.
Yeah.
And right after that,
you have to deliver.
You have to deliver. You have to show why that such spendings are being made, and why you've been brought in to help the team. He was actually sending a message to Mikel Arteta after 4 seasons with Arsenal, the Gunners. They are yet to show European trophy. Yeah. They are yet to show the league title.
A major domestic trophy.
A league title. FA Cup is a major league.
Yeah,
actually.
sure. So
a major
they've
title.
won one.
They are yet to show the league title, which is the most needed thing for Arsenal. An European trophy is also the most needed trophy for Arsenal.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Now, if Eric Ten Hag spent how many seasons?
3 years.
2 seasons.
Yeah.
And in his 2 seasons won 3 trophies.
He actually won 2.
2 trophies, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
2 trophies. That is the FA Cup
And the Carabao.
and then the Carabao.
Yeah.
In 2 seasons. Mikel Arteta, 4 seasons.
Okay.
FA Cup and then Community Shield with the Carabao.
Yeah.
For 5 seasons or 4 seasons as compared to
5 seasons. We are now moving into the 6th year.
the 6th year.
Yeah.
As compared to
Eric Ten Hag.
Eric Ten Hag. It shows the level of the team.
Yeah, sure.
So the level of the team will tell you the kind of things they need at the end of every season. So Arsenal, after 5 seasons, you've not been able to prove yourself for anything. The league, the European trophy, Ten Hag in 2 seasons,
2 seasons. Yeah.
won whatever you
Have won in the space of 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
So it shows clearly that if you had to compare the two, Eric Ten Hag
It's
performed
far
better than
Mikel.
Mikel Arteta. Ruben Amorim in his first season have shown why a team like Manchester United should be at a particular point, should be at a particular level.
Yeah.
That is qualifying the team at least to European final.
Yeah, sure.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And also being among a team competing.
Yeah, sure.
At his first season, he came at the middle of the season in addition.
In the middle of the season.
In
yeah,
addition.
In addition. And I think he went, how do you call it? Unbeaten in the Europa League.
In the Europa League and got to the final.
Final, yeah. So he tells you.
So the question is, should Arteta still be maintained as a head coach for Arsenal, or better still they should let him go? Because the reason is, all the spendings, the necessary spendings has been made for Arteta.
Of course, they spent so.
The team Arteta came to meet. There's been a total overhauling, a total change in the team right now that all of them are gone.
That was the team that he used to win his first trophy. That's the FA Cup. No one is there.
All of them are gone.
No one.
So it means that whatever you need, we've given them to you.
Yeah.
All of them are gone. Yeah, the amount. Do you get the conversation?
They gave him money to go and get a striker, and he went in for
I mean, you've signed the likes of Nuno Tavares, Sambi Lokonga,
all these players,
Alexander Lacazette, just name them, so on and so forth. Arteta have signed everything that he needs.
He has to deliver,
but still, Arteta is yet to deliver. The question is, should Arteta stay or go?
So I don't think any serious club will keep someone like
that. That is the point. Any
no
serious club,
because
look at Barca. Xavi Hernandez won the league.
Yeah, he won it,
and in his European journey, moved out of the Champions League, and also went into the Europa League, which didn't sit well with Barca because looking at the team's
that's not
caliber,
their level.
that's not their level.
Yeah.
It's never their level. And so the following season, he had to try. He spent 2 seasons. The following season, he couldn't win the league. We're like, no, look, this is not our level as a team.
No.
So please,
you don't know what you are doing.
Go and let somebody come.
Sure. Your man come and he's delivering.
At Eric Ten Hag, despite the struggles United is going through, after 2 seasons, they were like, go and let somebody come.
Sure. Because they
now, if you look at Chelsea, Avram Grant suffered very much. And they were like, no, look, go, let somebody come. And Di Matteo came, won the Champions League. The following season, Di Matteo couldn't deliver. And like, no, look, this is not our level. Go, let there be another person. Carlos Ancelotti came. Ancelotti came, won the league. He won the Premier League on his first season. The following season, he was not performing. They were like, no, go, this is not our level. Let there be another person. And then they brought in Antonio Conte. Conte came the first season and he won the Premier League. The following season, he couldn't perform. And just were like, this is not our level. Go. Let there be somebody come. So I feel like Arsenal have had time.
No, so the thing is, I don't think Arsenal that they've set a standard for themselves as a team.
They do.
Because
so it doesn't confirm the fact that Thierry Henry saying that the team is not actually a serious club right
That's
now.
what I'm saying. That no serious team or no serious club on this planet will still maintain Mikel Arteta.
Right.
Look at Liverpool's manager. What's his name?
Ancelotti.
He just came but when we need the league title.
Yeah, sure.
Enzo Maresca come, and I can tell you on the fact that Chelsea at the beginning of this season, their target was to qualify
for the Champions League.
That is it, and they've done that.
Trophy.
Yes, they've done that, and they've also won the Conference League. Yeah. So before
when you will come there, we'll talk about the Conference League. That's not the level of Chelsea. So I don't understand why they are.
We are just talking about Mikel Arteta. Yeah. So you see, at the end of the day, you have to let the man know now. Yo, this is our target. This is where we want to get to. Don't waste time. Scan out penny at the mouth. Go to the market. Go and get players that will fit into your system.
Sure.
You go and get them. Still, you are fumbling. Just sack him. Let the man go. Unless maybe you have different agenda. I don't know why they are still keeping that man. I don't know. At the end of the day, you come and tell us that next season. Ezra, why 10 next seasons and the next season in Bada.
So I think Arsenal has to do a lot of things.
You just have to sack
for Ni especially. Not when I saw Ni supporting Arsenal with that shoe that he's wearing.
What my man?
Yesterday I saw that show. I was like, no, bro, move to a different club. At least they will give you some sort of mileage, some sort of respect. When I look at Ni, the only thing I remember about Ni is the shoe.
Yeah, and
too unpolished. They why you feel it looks like Arsenal.
They were telling me that we need Champions League in 20 years.
That
see me on I will just put the past glories about Charlie.
It's not a matter of
past glories. You guys have to just sack Mikel Arteta and find a new coach. Okay, there are better coaches out there. Coach now. I mean, just go and pay the
even at the worst moment of Arsenal, and that Unai Emery qualified the team to European final. Before he leaving, he had already qualified the team to European final.
Exactly. This is post score Madrid
to Chelsea. Europa League final.
They lost Madrid and let us believe that they will win the Champions League. Simple.
It's bad. I mean, this is not, and I feel sad when I look at
it's very sad. It's very someone like us.
When I look at us, I was like, asking like, are you for real? Are you being serious? Are you serious?
You guys should just find. See, let me advise you guys.
No, if for nothing, at least this season we've seen a lot of underdogs winning trophies.
At least Arsenal Munye BB
do something. Let's see you winning European trophy at the end. Final.
I don't know why they are still keeping Mikel Arteta. I don't know.
Well, but personally, I feel like Arteta should leave. I mean, his time is long overdue.
That one thing about him is that on power, I don't know. Minimum spirit, he doesn't give up.
He's a very good coach.
No one.
I must tell everybody.
No man is
a very good coach. But looking at the level of Arsenal right now,
Arsenal should be in the UCL conversation. Arsenal should be in the UCL
conversation.
But they are
saying the UCL conversation, just that they couldn't win. I mean, they are second on the league.
The only time we bring them in the UCL conversation is when we are about to throw them. If we are about to throw, and
when they won against Real Madrid, we came to applaud them.
And he said,
Right, so let's move on to our second conversation, which had to do with something that is not sitting well with me.
What's that?
But first and foremost, congratulations to Chelsea.
They've done well.
You've done well qualifying for the UEFA Champions League final and also getting the nod to win the Conference League final.
They've done really well. They've really done well.
But I've seen something that people are posting out there.
What's that?
Arsenal is Chelsea is the only club to have won the 3 European major trophies.
No, is it 4?
The three European trophy. We have European League, Conference League, and Champions League. Bro, what joke is that?
But isn't it a record?
Are you expecting Barca to be at the Conference League?
No, let me. Okay.
No, I'm coming. I'm coming. Are you expecting Barca to be at the Conference League?
So it's
no. Are you expecting
right now? No.
It's not right now. No.
Oh no.
Listen to the conversation. Are you expecting Barca to get to the Conference League?
No.
Are you expecting Barcelona to get to Real Madrid to get to the Conference League?
No.
Manchester City to get to the Conference League, Liverpool to get to the Conference League, Bayern Munich to get to the Conference League, Inter Milan to get to the Conference League.
But AC Milan will not participate in
European final, European competition. It's fine. But I'm saying that I'm expecting Juventus to be in the Conference League?
No.
Good. So say you've won the trophy, final, but do get it that the level of Chelsea is not Conference League.
So, man,
I'm coming. The level of Chelsea is not the Conference League.
Fine.
And you should get it that level of certain teams is not up to par when it comes to the Conference League.
Right.
Get it and understand that joke you are sharing. We are the only
but it's a record. It's not a record.
What record? There are some record. Sorry to say, quote unquote, is useless records.
How?
No.
How?
That's why I asked you a simple question. Do you expect Real Madrid to be
no, it's not a record. No, like you've asked me, I'm also asking, is it not a record?
There are some.
Is it not a record?
It is.
Very fine.
And I'm telling you that there are some records is silly.
Okay.
And it's no record that makes sense.
Okay.
When you look at your level,
How? Because of the level
the Chelsea has been.
That's why
Chelsea's level is not the Conference League.
So that's what I'm saying. That let me come in, but are you done? Let me.
I want you to understand my part.
Okay, fine. I'll understand.
Let me finish. Chelsea's level is not the Conference League. If you look at the Grand Slam title, they said they've won the Grand Slam title. Now, when you talk about Grand Slam title, all the 4 trophies are on the same level.
Okay.
The value of that trophies are on the same level. So if you look at Grand Prix, the Formula 1, whatever, it is on the same level. The title, all the titles are on the same level. If it is gold, it's gold medal for all the levels.
Okay.
That is when you can say you've won a slam title. Because this trophy is no heavier than this trophy. This trophy is on the same level like this trophy. That is a Grand Slam title.
Okay, but at the end of the day,
so if you say you've won a Grand Slam title because you've won Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, bro, the Conference League is a silverware. Do you get it? The Conference League is a silverware. It's not on the same level, even the European League, Europa League.
Okay.
Do you get it? The Europa League is not on the same level like the Champions League. Yes, Chelsea have done well. That is why when you win the Conference League, you move to the Europa League.
Yeah.
You don't get to the Champions League.
But they've qualified to the Champions League.
That is in their local league.
Okay.
And that is what giving Crystal Palace the not to qualify for the Europa League.
Yeah, sure.
You get it?
Yeah.
That is in when Tottenham was. Now look at the team that have won the Conference League. AS Roma.
Roma. I think Roma was the first team.
The first team to win the Conference League with Mourinho.
Yeah.
Now, clearly, that was the first European trophy.
Yeah, sure.
After some intercities or whatever, that is the first European trophy. Right after them, there is also another team, West Ham United.
Yeah, West Ham. That was declared.
It was David Moyes. That was the first European League, European final.
And they won it.
And from there, it went all the way to Greece against Fiorentina, where Olympiacos actually won the Conference League.
Yeah, I remember.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And yesterday was Chelsea. Yeah. So that particular.
So your problem is
that particular title is for a 3rd-tier clubs.
Okay.
It's a 3rd tier. Do you get it? When you are 6th on your leg log is when you qualify for that.
The Conference League.
The Conference League.
Okay, so it means
you are totally out of the top 5 or the top 4. The conversation. Okay. So that is not a title. Chelsea, fine. At the end of the season, you have something to show that you've won European final. We get it. But that is not a title Chelsea should be happy about. That's what I want you to understand.
I understand.
Yes.
Now let me also come in. Remember when Todd Boehly took over, right? That everything changes. Chelsea were actually dropping on the league table. They were 14 that way. Like to me, Bournemouth is better 3 or 4 now still. So then last season they came up a bit. That was they were 7th on the league table. So it tells you that when they went down, they were actually coming up, progressing. And at this season, when how do you call it? Your man actually came in, Enzo Maresca came in. Then they've qualified to the Champions League and they've won themselves a Conference League. So it tells you that
there is a progress.
There is a progress.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
No.
See,
wait. Let me
starting the conversation. I said congratulations to them for
Mena,
winning that.
Mena,
But that's not their level.
Let me land. They've been through all. Me to me three Ikes. They've been through it.
Let me ask.
No, wait. Let me end. They've been through it, so let them enjoy. They have every right.
Good.
They have every right to enjoy.
So let me ask a very simple question. The former vice president for the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Alhaji Bawumia, today, if there comes another, if you hear that he has been appointed as an assembly member,
how it can't be possible?
That is the conversation.
So
that's why I want you to get the difference.
Chelsea actually dropped. They actually dropped
from where to where?
From top 4 team to 14.
How long?
For like we are talking about last 2 seasons. Last 2 seasons.
For last
Chelsea were actually in the mud.
The Chelsea
last 2 seasons they were actually in the mud. People were trolling them. This season they bounced back.
That was top 4, winning.
No, listen. So it tells you that. So
and I'm saying
now.
I'm saying that.
What the project I say?
Listen.
That's the way we need.
Listen.
So you wanted them to bounce back straight to the UCL.
Your downwards you could actually go is the Europa League.
And America said,
listen, the downwards you could go is the Europa League, which is understandable. Liverpool has been there. Barca has been there. There are a lot of things that have been in the Europa League. United have been there. Europa League, it makes sense. But the Conference League,
that's what I'm saying.
Do you understand?
It wasn't.
Imagine. Now the current president of the Republic of Ghana,
that one it cannot
it's been appointed.
See, but what I also want you to understand, the problem Chelsea were facing was not a minor. It wasn't a minor.
How was it not a minor?
No, it was
when Thomas Tuchel had qualified
when Todd Bowley took over, everything changed. Like the face of the team actually, it got to a point they had no sponsor. Have you forgotten all this?
No. It has nothing to do with your field of play. What happened? We're not having sponsors. They were still buying expensive players. They bought a certain Enzo Maresca, Enzo Fernandez, Moise Caicedo, Romeo Lavia.
So
go and check Cole Palmer, Christopher Nkunku, Nicholas Jackson. No, look at the project they did. In Australia, they were not having sponsors, and there was no any how do they call it? This thing that they had some years ago, or when Frank Lampard was actually in charge. Fair play. There was no fair play on them. There was no financial fair play on them. It means that the team financially were actually in a good posture.
So the fact that you can buy expensive players and all this does not guarantee you straight up that you can go
even then, when Todd Bowley started a new project, they started a new project with a Champions League coach winner. Thomas Tuchel started that project. When they took over, Tuchel was the head coach,
and he
left.
He was not delivering.
What
he was not delivering.
He was not delivering.
What did he do?
Where was he on the league log?
What did he do?
What was he on the leg log?
So that's what I'm. It's all back.
No, it has been happening to Chelsea. I told you when Carlos Ancelotti won the league, the first season he was sacked.
Okay.
It doesn't mean the team was not doing good. It doesn't mean the team was dipping. And so if a new manager, a new board has taken over, and the team is dipping, it doesn't mean it is Chelsea's nature. We win today, the following day we are going back to rehabilitation. We'll come back.
One thing I want you to know that. If a team goes down, if a top 4 team goes down up to 14th on the league table, there is no guarantee that he can come up straight up and win the UCL.
Listen,
there is no
not winning UCL, not winning UCL, but to play in a competition that is to your level.
Fine. It is better for
Manchester. No, see, the West United have been in the very worst form for the past 6 years.
Of course,
United. Yeah. Have been in the very worst form for the past 6 years. When was the last time you saw United playing the
Conference League? They will not play in any European competition.
No, let's say it is better than the Conference League. And for a team like Manchester United.
Fine. Then I'm also telling you that it is better to win the Conference League than to play in the Europa League than Noah Kofrim. It is far better to play in the Conference League and lift it.
How much do you gain when you get to the Conference League final?
It doesn't matter. At the end no, listen. See, let me tell you something. See, the football fans, it's not
the fact that we all care about the fact that you won something at the end of the day. There are some of us who critically looks into certain things,
the financial aspect,
and then the status of the team and where you have to get to. That's why I gave you a very simple example.
But Mena, see.
That's it. Today, the MC for ECMA, Majid Okrugwu.
Honorable Majid.
If you see Honorable Majid Okrugwu contesting for assembly member position, you'll be very sad for him.
Of course, I'll be very sad.
Because it don't and yes, see, it doesn't have to happen. Do you get the conversation?
Oh, I do, but you also have to understand.
That is it.
No, see.
Kela Akasa.
No, na me you're tough.
Azule.
Champion, you see your Conference League na Chelsea agent. It's better. San komu kobo ni Europa League nanka team ya kwasho mnom koma kwat. At the end of the day, they find a better season.
But well, let's move on. Do you know that Anthony, prior to these two final games,
Younger than Anthony.
You know there were people that were saying that Anthony is the only player looking forward to win 2 European titles at the same time. Two medals from Manchester United and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, of course.
I want you people to know that Anthony is also the very first player to lose 2 European finals in the same season.
But he didn't play for Manchester United.
Who said?
In the final. Did he?
We don't care. If people had won, he would have gotten his medal.
If which people,
United, someone we need Anthony Benyan medal.
Of course he would have. Sanka
Rashford Benyan there.
Yeah.
And so I want you to know that Anthony is also the very first player to have lost 2 European finals in the same season. In the same season. Now, in addition, Chelsea is using their mind for Manchester United in a sense that Chelsea is very good when it comes to business negotiation. The Europa League final you went, you had 5 million euros. Final.
Oh, Charlie,
in Mason Mount's release clause, in Mason Mount's deal contract, it was actually penned down in a sense of if the boy qualifies you to any European final, you have to pay Chelsea 3.5 million euros. In addition, you've lost the money.
No.
Single player.
Let me come la. What happened to Sancho? Somebody Sancho bar, they have to add 5 million into they should just do the multiplication addition now. Someone turning us someone then back to Old Trafford. 5 million account. Team film now fan no fans signing Sancho. Fans
at least they've won European final.
It doesn't matter.
At least they've won trophy.
We don't care.
At least
we don't care.
He and Sancho will also come to Sancho will come to United with a medal to show you that.
About better bench.
He will show you with something.
But let me pass this. It's very I'm very sad for Alejandro Garnacho.
I mean, I think your man has told him to find
a catch and say on Bompire nothing. Why? What's happening?
No,
but Garnacho now for dressing room. So if you tell him this, definitely don't you think it will affect most of the players? But
it will affect who?
No, players but me ball coach Abraham Ayapam no. And he said, "Okay, something wait player." That's now or now for me 2 or 3 more starting 11. No,
at the end of the day, between Cristiano Ronaldo and Eric Ten Hag, who went away? No, but who went
Cristiano
away?
Cristiano Ronaldo left.
Exactly.
But you see, it's very sad for a young guy and now coming out.
You're not being disciplined, and if you're not being disciplined,
but don't you think it's harsh?
Like, what is that?
How he approached the whole situation.
How dare you to go and have a press conference and tell the world that you don't understand why the coach? No, so basically you are trying to say that because the coach benched you in that particular game is the reason why the team lost the title. Yeah, so it means that that players that started the game are not as good as you are.
I think no, but
you are downplaying on your other players as well.
I also think that Ruben Amorim could have found a better way to address this issue.
What is the better way?
No, he being the head.
Garnacho already has had issues even before Amorim came.
Of course, sure.
There have been a lot of
even when Amorim came, I think he benched him in one of the.
Yes.
He actually benched him and Rashford.
Yes.
One of. There was the news that he actually leaked it.
He's very indisciplined, and that was the thing. Anyway,
well, that's
the Champions League final is coming on, God willing, Saturday, 31st of May.
Do you know that I'm very sad for Mbappe?
Tell me more. Why? Mbappe is not in the Champions League final.
So only a France on him said or call a European giant UCL. And I tell the boys no call warm up home and away 5-1. Then the funny aspect is that right now the team that he left is now participating in the final. Now it's very sad, and you see, and I don't even. I'm very sad for him. He will be the top fan for Inter. He will be praying. I'm sure.
Yeah, Inter will win.
Definitely.
But I'm tipping Inter to win the league, to win the Champions League.
I was actually tipping Inter to win, but my spirit is telling me that no.
I'm just tipping
Luis Enrique will actually do something.
But Simon Inzaghi, we've been down playing Simon Inzaghi. Last season he went to final and lost by a goal. Lost by a goal to two.
See, Inter in a space of 3 years, they've been in two
UCL finals.
So yes. It tells you that they are not joking.
No, that's what I'm saying, that we are not just giving enough flavor to Simon Inzaghi.
But on the other hand, Luis Enrique too. I mean, this guy has been.
He has won it with Barca before.
Yeah. So Paris Saint-Germain they've actually won two trophies this season, and they are waiting for the UCL. Then it will be their first ever treble in the history of PSG.
European treble, actually. That is the proper treble.
No, they've done well, but I think it will be a fantastic night.
But I'm tipping Inter for the sake of Lamine Yamal and Rafinha.
Whoa, you are being biased here. So you see, if Paris Nyadise Kim, the possibility of
Dembele winning Ballon d'Or,
I think it will be 75%.
It will be high. So I just want Inter Milan to win.
Yamal.
No, I don't want them to win their fourth UCL, but I think Simon Inzaghi, aside the Barca issue, Inzaghi has been doing well, and he deserves something. And he'll be moving to the Saudi Pro League very soon.
He has not been getting the spotlight.
That's what I'm saying, that on the needed.
Is it because he's
no, the Italian league itself has
England the
Italian league has a little bit of media.
Their PR is very weak. I think they should come in.
But yeah, I mean, when Inter wins, the only person that will pop up in the conversation is Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah, and then there is no chance of he
that time.
No, to me because mascot United players here, free man you wear Kobo team for.
Wan-Bissaka won the player of the year for West Ham United. Scott has won Scudetto with Napoli,
and also the player of the season.
Lukaku once played for Manchester United. He was outcasted, and now he has also won the league. Mason Greenwood doing well, 21 goals in the same level.
No, look at the Inter team.
On its final day, he had 2 goals.
Look at the Inter team. You have a certain Mathieu Demien.
Yeah.
Mkhitaryan. They are all ex-Man United players. They are doing well out there.
Yeah. So,
I don't know. I mean, I think there is a big problem. But
for the transfer stories, Nadia, Luka Modric is also moving away. Carlos Ancelotti has also joined the Brazilian national team.
Yeah,
and all that. So it's just.
But I just saw that Chelsea is actually they're also in the race of, I mean, finding the lab's signature. Why? Do you think?
Matthias Cunha, on the other hand, is also.
I don't support that transfer because you have Mason Mount, you have Bruno, you have a whole lot of players. Odin Cunha Beckham, he's not that exceptional player. You can say why?
Cunha is ahead of Mason Mount.
Oh, come on.
Cunha is ahead of Mason Mount.
It's because Mason Mount has been ups and down. That's why.
No, but Mason Mount's best season was under Frank Lampard. That is all. What are you telling me? Cunha has been getting the numbers from RB Leipzig straight to the Premier League.
So you think
Cunha has numbers more than Cunha has numbers.
Okay, fine.
He just because of where he is, Wolves.
Okay, fine. Where is he coming to play? But
where do they play Mountain? Where do they play Mountain?
Mount, how many times have he even started?
So when he comes, we see how better the coach will actually.
I don't think he.
Squad rotation is a key thing for every coach.
Squad rotation.
Yeah.
Squad rotation. Squad rotation.
So if squad rotation is
Madrid so sign a pound.
Yeah.
Madrid also they are actually doing
well. Hoising is in from Bournemouth.
Yeah. Hey, but why? It seems that it's every player's dream to play for either Barcelona or Real Madrid.
Yeah. What is your dream again?
My dream is to coach Manchester United or be a pundit as like a Rio Ferdinand post.
Rio Ferdinand stepped down yesterday after spending 10 years with TNT Sports.
You don't? No. Do you know that No, I've not heard about
He
it.
stepped down yesterday. So
you-
Fernand is not part of TNT Sports yesterday.
Probably
And
he will join Sky Sports or maybe ESPN
let's
or
see.
something like that.
Yeah, and he has actually spent like 10 years with the media house. It's crazy.
But if you ask me right now, my dream is to
It's just
actually.
like City
Oh, you
Bazaar.
don't want me to talk?
It's just like City Bazaar. And you could
Bossu, you know finish the something or
it's just like Adekunjima stepping down from YFM as
But it
programs
was a
manager.
shock. Like, it was a shock, though, but-
For 6 years. I mean,
Anyway,
so let me use this platform to say that Adekunjima has had a lot of impact when it comes to radio in the region. He's a top guy.
Yeah,
He deserves
sure,
everything.
sure,
I mean,
sure.
we wish him well in all his next endeavors. I
Exactly.
mean, if you've ever crossed the path of Adekunjima, he has coached you in radio. Whatever that is called, broadcasting, from jingle recording to editing to radio, talking on radio production and whatever it is.
he's actually a
Bro,
top, a
yeah,
top-
blessed.
a top
It's
notch.
just like Lionel Messi batting Lamine Yamal. You get it. As a Kumjima is Lionel Messi, and some of us like Lamine Yamal. He actually gave us a holy bath. You know, we had a good season.
He's a fantastic man.
Actually, he has been a YFM for like 6 years, and I spent 3 years with him.
Okay, me like
Yeah.
I only spent about 1.5 years.
Yeah,
No,
so-
he has been a good man. Paradise, Charlie Owen,
Yeah.
Paradise, Charlie Didi.
So yeah, Tali.
Comment be on the bed to me post be a spam. Charlie, they're hyping.
So we actually done today for the show. There are lots of things actually happening, but next time, but the UEFA Champions League is actually coming on, and we are having a watch party and then a Jesse night inside Swagger Nightclub and Lounge. I'll be wearing Manchester United, the one AC day in back. Yeah, the one.
Open United, yo, you dey United that talk, make you know.
I be Barca fan.
Now Umoja ndi adi ne wom. Umoja na ekala
Red.
So this guy is actually a United fan, but he's doing hide and seek.
Who the man coming?
See,
Who the man
this
coming?
guy, it be me at the top. This guy is actually.
By 1 second, I'll listen to Kofi Annan and Marco. They are Chelsea fans. At least at the end of the day, they want
Yeah,
something.
you down. You guys are down. So last week, now me tia tremo. So
At least they want
it is what it
something.
is.
Yeah. So we are done for today. My name is Mashaki Chilinketeje. His name is Akwesi Paradise. And we are the same people in collaboration with Swagger Nightclub and Lounge. And then Daniel Wallace, Kofi Annan, GH, Paradise, Majesty, and myself. We will bring Marvin Air. Yes, Marvin Air. We will bring you all the live commentary on Y97.9 FM. This Comfort Saturday inside Swagger Nightclub and Lounge. Tell you about what you change with Jesse be.
I'm say your commentary na ya no numbi.
Any nice sneaker because yeah commentary near no numbi did nyoma ne ade. Some are call over.
Yeah.
I want to bet me a peg on amount because superstars in here.
Oba Shamas. Me person be
Who around be see that who TJ DJ.
We all be around.
Who PM the finest that who McCoy that we are body demo podcast me who Kofi Ananda. Who
gunshot that.
Who gunshot who Chelsea
Chelsea
stay. I say squad day. So you for come.
Who Mr. Ernest that. He said, "If I'm Mr. Who Mr. Ernest that."
Hey, the purple stars, DJ Sonzi. Right, so yeah, people want to give shouts to.
I actually want to appreciate some people, our people. So, to all those who have been supporting us,
You've been supporting the podcast.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we are so grateful. We appreciate whatever you've been doing, and keep pushing us. We wouldn't have been here without you guys. So and just focus on whatever you are doing because Charlie, time no day.
Time you know they like that too. Catch you same time next week. Bye bye.